Hello and welcome to another FillQuick tutorial video. This video tutorial, we're going to demonstrate to you exactly how to use your reports feature, but also how to export those reports that you do build into a spreadsheet so you can then later go on and import them somewhere else. So first of all, you will have the reports tab on the left-hand side here, and this reports tab is going to be made available to somebody who is a financial administrator. So if you go over and you click on the customers tab, the first thing we're going to want to see is here where it says saved query. If you saved any reports that you've built in the past, you're going to have it in a list over here. But in this case, because we're starting off, we don't have any. So let's quickly go out and build a report. Here we have the columns that we want to show on this report. Columns, think of them also as headers in a spreadsheet. You normally have your headers and then you have your data in those columns. So let's, for example, choose creation date and a lead source. Maybe we want an account number, a seller, and let's go with a possibly sold date. And one more thing I want to show you is here you don't have to scroll through all the columns we have. You can type into the box at the top and it'll filter by specific keywords like profit and loss, PROF. As you'll see, customer profit and loss. Yeah, I want to choose that one as a header. And let's go and display the results. Now, the results have been displayed here, and we have 1,220 customers, which are records that it returned. As you see, all the headers that we've put up top over here have been listed in this report. Maybe perhaps I want to filter by my highest profit to my lowest profit. If I click on the header once, it's going to filter from lowest to highest. Click on it again, it's going to filter from highest to lowest. Also, maybe perhaps you want to move this field around, like you want to move this column here, and then I want to take this column and move it over here. You can click, drag and drop, and it'll actually move the header. But also, let's just say you want to filter this report really quick by only your door knocking lead sources. Well, first of all, I want to show you something. When I hover over these headers, you're going to see there's 3 lines. If I click on this, it's going to give me some more options. And maybe perhaps I want to unselect all and only select my door knocking ones. So if I do that, instantly now you'll see this report only shows my door knocking lead sources in this report. Now that we have that built over here, let's go ahead and show you a little bit more with active filters. So we have this report we like, but we also want to filter this report with some specific filters. Well, when we click on this filters tab, you'll see that you have all these different filters that you can filter by. So let's go ahead and filter by a specific lead source. Let's also filter by a specific salesperson. Let's also go and type in funded. I want to check whether it's been funded or not. And I also want to filter by a funded date. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to check all my door knocking customers that are sold by this salesperson, that yes, they've been funded. And also I want a 2019 report. So I'm going to go and build it from January 1st to, let's go to the end, December 31st. And I'm going to display this result. So as you recall, there were 1,220 records that showed. Now there are just 7 records, which means there are 7 customers that have these headers that are door knocking from the lead source of a door knocking and sold by this salesperson, that yes, they have already been funded and the funded date is in 2019. Now, perhaps I want to save this report so that I don't have to come and custom build this out every time I land on this page. And maybe 1-2 months down the road, this salesperson goes out and starts getting more sales and you want to see the updated amount. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit the save query and we're going to call this seller number 1, that's his name in the demo server, 2019 funded report. Okay, so let's hit the save button. And now that's successfully saved over here. But perhaps we want to also build another report for sample seller number 2. Let's display the results. And as you see, this gentleman has only had 1 sale so far from door knocking as a lead source. Well, let's save this query and change it to sample seller number 2 and save that. And now we have 2 different reports here in the queries that we can load up at any given time. And before I get into showing you that and loading it up, I want to show you how to download customer reports that you just built. So in this case, we're on this filter with these headers, and we want to download this one customer to a spreadsheet. All we do is we click on this download results button, and instantly it'll pop up with where you want to save it to your desktop, and you'll be able to do everything directly from there. So another thing I wanted to show you is if I go back to the dashboard, and maybe now a month goes by or a week goes by, and I want to see an updated report on what did seller number 1 sell. If I go back to the reports and go to my customers, now I'll be able to see all the different queries here that I've previously saved to load up and find the updated data. So if I select this one and hit load, as you'll see, instantly it loaded everything up as I had in the past. I just click on the display results. Voila. Now you see it instantly pulled up an updated version of how many sold accounts that were door knocking by this person and also funded between this date range. Well, that's just on your customers. You can head over and build custom reports on your leads. The concept's the exact same, just with different headers, different columns that you're able to build. Even on your services. So on your services, this is any service customers that you go and service. You can build any custom reports over there. And then do note, you can also do this on customer payments, where any money that's coming into your company, maybe you want to build some custom reports there, save them and load them up at any time. And then contractor invoices are any monies that you're paying to reps at your company, such as technicians, such as sales personnel. You can build those custom reports, save them, and run them at any time. Hey, at this point, I want to thank you so much for sticking in with FillQuick. And if you have any questions, do feel free to reach out to our support team. But also, don't forget to have and make it a great day.